At 5, I'm Dan Hagan. Earlier this morning, the Minocqua Waste Management Hauling and Transfer Station burst into flames. The fire broke out in the main processing building. A neighbor near the waste management station said he heard a loud explosion before noticing smoke coming from the area. 19 fire departments from around the Northwoods responded, with 50 trucks and 150 firefighters coming through to help. Minocqua Fire Chief Luke Taylor said a truck dumped hot material into the building, which set other material on fire. The fire is contained, but authorities are still on scene cleaning up the scene. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a tad windy and cool out there today.
Yeah, a bit breezy out there today with temperatures hanging out in the 70s. It's below what we're supposed to do, the average high being 77, 78. Most of us did not do that today, but look off to the west, warmer temperatures are there. Those are moving in our direction beginning as soon as tomorrow. Outside now, lots of clear skies, but you're like, well, what's this over here? That is some energy that's bumping into some really dry air over here. This will likely not maintain itself, but still, there could be a rogue sprinkle tonight and a couple of clouds around. It'll be a beautiful sunset this evening with temperatures hanging out in the 60s. And then overall behind that, that's our problem right there. That's going to come through about midday tomorrow as a cold front, and that could trigger some severe weather across the state tomorrow. Our forecast, though, tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. A rogue thunder shower can't be ruled out with low temperatures down near 52. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan?
A Wausau Community Vaccine Clinic will start to offer shots for younger kids tomorrow. The AMI Community Vaccine Clinic will administer COVID-19 vaccines for children aged 6 months through 5 years old. The clinic is located on the North Central Technical College campus throughout July 2nd. Then on July 5th, vaccinations will resume at the NTC Alternative High School. Both the Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines will be available. A police pursuit on Sunday ended with a Merrill man in custody. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. The incident began with a truck traffic stop for a registration violation initiated by Merrill Police. The driver fled out of the city on Highway 64 into the town of Pine River. Speeds in the pursuit reached more than 100 miles per hour, according to deputies. The suspect eventually crashed near County X, where after a brief chase on foot, the driver was eventually taken into custody. The man was wanted for an arrest warrant out of Marathon County. He is now being charged with first-degree recklessly endangering safety, resisting, and 2 counts of bail jumping. His name was not immediately released. The Supreme Court ruled today that a former Washington State high school football coach had a right to pray on the field immediately after games. In the 6-3 ruling, the court's conservative justices were in the majority, while its liberal members dissented. It's a victory for Joseph Kennedy, who claimed that the Bremerton School District violated his religious freedom by telling him he couldn't pray so publicly after games. The district argued that it was trying to avoid the appearance that the school was endorsing a religious point of view. In the majority opinion, Justice Neil Gorsuch held that Kennedy's expressions were protected by his freedoms under the First Amendment. The overturn of Roe v. Wade on Friday has caused outrage and happiness. Local church hosted a celebration this weekend. Pine Grove Church in Rhinelander put on a celebration of life at Hodag Park late in the day Sunday. They welcomed other churches, including Northwoods Baptist Church with Pastor Ed Foster.
We believe that God creates us in his image. And so to take the life of an unborn is to destroy something that God's making. And so we're just simply here to celebrate a win in that ending.
Advocates for life, young and old, were there for the brief service and picnic that followed, including a newly married couple.
It seemed like something that was just so far-fetched in our day and age, to be overturned.
And here we are being able to celebrate that, and it's pretty cool to be a part of that.
Almost 200 people from various churches throughout the town attended the service, and that ended with praise and a worship music session. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers vowed over the weekend to grant clemency to anyone charged under the state's 1849 law banning most abortions. That law has technically retaken effect following the Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade. Evers, Wisconsin Democratic Attorney General Josh Kaul, and several county district attorneys in the state have said they will refuse to enforce it. But it remains possible that other officials could enforce it now or in the future. Evers and Kaul are both up for re-election this fall. You've probably seen those combination buildings, right? A bookstore and a coffee shop, or a gas station and a restaurant. But one combination business in Rhinelander isn't your typical one. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson went to that two-in-one business. She joins us live in studio with more. Morgan?
Dan, a local couple had a dream a long time ago. They each had a business they wanted to pursue, and it ended up making sense to put them both right next to each other.
Kelly and Heath Annenson have very different careers. Kelly owns Embrace, a yoga, meditation, and healing arts center.
Embrace is really a manifestation of years of wanting to have a yoga studio. The first time I was on a yoga mat 20-some years ago, I remember thinking, I wish everyone could experience this.
And when this property opened up, she couldn't say no.
And you're starting your career and then a family. And so all of those thoughts and dreams came to a close for a while, and then the chapter just opened.
Kelly's husband Heath turned to that chapter at the same time. After being a longtime barber in downtown Rhinelander, he was ready for a change in location.
My wife and I have always wanted to have a business together, and this was an opportunity where she would have enough space and I would have enough space, and we wanted to have it in a Northwood setting.
With a long-standing customer base, Heath's barber shop is staying busy.
Hopefully we continue on with the way we're going, but yet add some growth.
A yoga studio and a barber shop aren't two businesses you'd think go together. But for the Annensons, it's where they can meet in the middle. In the future, Kelly would love to see her yoga studio expand and to see the community come together.
There's so many businesses, small businesses that I've been connecting and talking to about bringing that heartbeat back into our community.
But until then,
it's one day at a time, one breath at a time, and we'll take it from there.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
But a new grant might make that a little bit easier. Coming up on Newswatch 12, find out how Oneida County is teaming up with community leaders to find a solution. That's after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built Ford Escape with an available head-up display and pre-collision assist. And Ford Edge with available enhanced active park assist and intelligent all-wheel drive. Both are IIHS top safety picks. That's value built for America. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months only at your local Ford dealer.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
If you're ready to sell or thinking of buying, Northwoods Realtors are ready to help. Local realtor professionals are knowledgeable on our unique market, and a multiple listing service maximizes exposure for the benefit of sellers and buyers alike. Visit upnorthmls.com today to view properties for sale or to find a realtor who can help you sell or buy in the beautiful Northwoods.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
from today is the 4th of July. A lot of you are going to be traveling here shortly, and there's going to be a couple hiccups in the area tomorrow, but a really good week is on the way weather-wise, with temperatures hanging out in the 70s to low 80s, and after tomorrow, not too much weather going on. Today, though, a beautiful sunrise, and then look at this, all sunshine all day long. Temperatures are a bit cool for late June, but we're going to work on that with somewhat warmer temperatures on the way. In fact, hanging out in the low 70s today felt refreshing, right? And it was a bit cool last night, too, wasn't that? Well, right now we're at 72 in Rhinelander, a northwest breeze around 8, and the pressure falling at 30.19. Over in Wausau, 76 for you, a calm wind at the airport there, and the dew point of 41. Dry air locked in place across our region. Around the Horn, low 70s to a couple low 80s across western and southern parts of Wisconsin. Overall, though, below average in temperatures today, the average high being 78, the average low being 53. 37 is that record low, and the sun sets later on at 8:51 this evening. Okay, going forward temperature-wise, so 75 tomorrow, 77 for Wednesday, and then look, right back up in the 80s or so on Thursday, maybe Friday as well. So overall, we're hanging out right near average, 78 into the weekend and beyond. By the way, this is the 4th of July weekend. Next Monday is the 4th of July. Looking pretty good right now. Okay, so what's this? This is a little bit of stuff, gymnastics in the atmosphere going on. There's some rising, some energy in here. This is going to try to squeeze across our region tonight, mainly north of Highway 8. It could, most likely not, for like two of you, produce a sprinkle this evening. We're going to stay mostly dry. But the main event, though, arrives tomorrow. That's upstream, as this one's going to fall apart as it pushes into some very dry air across north central Wisconsin tonight. But behind that, there's more. Here comes the first band tonight, falls apart. Tomorrow, a couple of showers early tomorrow morning. Here we are, 9:30 or so. But then look, the front is still over here. It's going to swing through midday. That is what could give us some severe weather tomorrow. Gusty winds, some large hail, and also brief heavy downpours as that pushes into parts of central Wisconsin tomorrow. So here's the area watching pretty much everybody. Not really a high threat, but just know it's there if you have outdoor plans across the region tomorrow. And a couple of you could get a pretty good rainfall out of this as well. We're talking maybe a quarter to a half inch of rainfall by about this time tomorrow evening into early parts of Wednesday morning. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. A rogue storm can't be ruled out, especially along and north of Highway 8. Look for low temperatures down near 52, so not as cold as it was last night. Tomorrow, scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there. Two waves, one early morning, say 8 o'clock or so, with some showers. Then midday, 4 or 5 o'clock, with some thunderstorms. Those could be locally strong to severe. Be ready for that, with high temperatures near 75. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we get wet. Wednesday, 77, very nice day. Thursday, a couple more thunder showers, followed by, look at the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, dry right now with temperatures near 80. Dan?
Thanks, Jeff. Northern Wisconsin dealt with a couple showers and a few thunderstorms this weekend. But before that system lost power in our neck of the woods, it wreaked havoc in northern Minnesota. Cotton Lake, Minnesota was just one of the many areas hit hard by a tornado that tore through the region on Friday night. Power lines are down, pontoons are upside down, trampolines in trees, and docks are totally disconnected. Some residents say this is nothing like they've ever seen before.
It's scary because you understand then the force of nature, and don't mess with Mother Nature.
The sound of chainsaws was loudly heard across the area this weekend as they were busy being cut down and being hauled away. The community was hard at work starting the cleanup process, even if it wasn't at their place. Families of the Northwoods live in a limited child care option area, but a new grant hopes to expand that. The Northwoods is a child care desert, according to Brittany Beyer of Grow North, a local economic development corporation. A child care desert means that there are far more people looking to register children into a care provider services than there are available spots.
Sometimes where there's 5 to 7 children for every slot available, which also really doesn't make it very easy, again, for individuals who live here.
Beyer says this issue has existed for years before the pandemic ever hit. This crisis for families motivated Grow North to request and receive a child care grant from the Department of Children and Families for $75,000. Grow North and their community partners like the YMCA of the Northwoods are excited for the opportunity.
It's really about the youngest of our population that we bring up and we support and give them a safe space to learn and grow and thrive while their parents are off at work and providing for their family.
Zietlow runs the largest childcare facility in the Northwoods, but he says there are still empty rooms at the Y in their center because they can't afford to bring on more employees. He hopes this new grant will address some of the area's largest needs. Wausau School Board member Kyle Lowe announced Monday she's resigning from the Wausau School Board. Lowe is one of the liberal-leaning members of the board. She said in a statement that working on the board has been her biggest challenge and given her the largest amount of satisfaction. She said she is leaving the Wausau area for another opportunity. The January 6th committee investigating the attack on the U.S. Capitol will meet for another public hearing tomorrow afternoon. This move catches some by surprise as officials expected the committee to take a break ahead of their upcoming 4th of July holiday. So far, there's been no word about a list or topic for the day, but the committee issued a statement saying it will, quote, present recently obtained evidence and receive witness testimony. The hearing will be live streamed and open to the media. This will be the committee's 6th hearing thus far this month. The G7 Global Summit underway in Germany. President Joe Biden and other G7 leaders facing entirely new challenges than when they met last year. The table for the summit being set by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing war there. Cole Higgins has the latest on how these G7 nations are responding.
Explosions rocking the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv early Sunday. Russian missiles hitting a residential area, including the backyard of a kindergarten and a 9-story apartment block, trapping some under the rubble of their homes. Police say at least one person is dead and 6 more injured as search and rescue operations continue.
Losing loved ones is the worst fate, she said. We do not deserve this.
Ukrainian officials say the multiple airstrikes may be a possible message from Russian President Vladimir Putin as G7 leaders gather in Germany for their annual summit. U.S. President Joe Biden and British Prime Minister Boris Johnson formally announcing Sunday that the G7 countries will ban the import of Russian gold, the country's second largest export after energy. Biden with a clear message for his G7 counterparts.
Putin has been counting on from the beginning. And somehow NATO would and the G7 would splinter, but we haven't, and we're not going to.
UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson urging the U.S. to keep up the pressure on Putin.
This is something that America historically does and has to do, and that is to step up for peace and freedom and democracy. And if we let Putin get away with it and just annex, conquer sizable parts of a free, independent, sovereign country, then the consequences for the world are absolutely catastrophic.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
A scary situation left a child with his arm stuck in a pool jet. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we tell you how he thanked the heroes who got him out.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover.
I don't think it's here for the burger.
This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Made in America. It used to mean something here, but it doesn't seem to mean much to Ron Johnson. Senator Johnson pushed for special tax breaks for corporations that ship American jobs overseas. Worse, when his corporate PAC donor announced plans to create jobs outside Wisconsin, Johnson defended them.
It's not like we don't have enough jobs here in Wisconsin.
Senator Johnson, stop going easy on China and making it tougher on us.
Follow the path through the beautiful gardens to the lakefront at Pirates Hideaway. Enjoy ice cream on the sky deck overlooking the Eagle River chain of lakes. In addition to offering cruises on the pirate ship, Pirates Hideaway has a full bar, outdoor yard games, wood fire pizzas, appetizers, and more. Enjoy relaxing summer evenings with live music on the beach. Pirates Hideaway in Eagle River. Stop by and experience one of the most unique lakeside family attractions in northern Wisconsin. Visit EagleRiverPirates.com for information.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, To the precious little munchkins running around, for 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
Traffic is horrible.
All right, time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
An amazing discovery in the permafrost of a Canadian gold field. Gold miners found this mummified baby woolly mammoth in the Yukon Territory. The Yukon government said the baby is female and likely died during the Ice Age more than 30,000 years ago. The government says a partial mammoth calf was found in 1948 in Alaska, but this is the first near complete and best preserved mummified woolly mammoth ever found in North America. A 5-year-old who got his hand stuck in a pool last week in Tennessee got to meet the firefighters who saved him. 5-year-old Leon Johnston and his family thanked the Chapel Hill and Franklin firefighters for saving Leon's life.
Words can't say how appreciative we are of all you guys and the hard work. And I mean, it was grueling. 100-degree weather and in that pool. And
5-year-old Leon Johnston and his family thanked the Chapel Hill and Franklin firefighters in person for saving Leon's life.
Like I said to several other people, I said concrete and PVC can be repaired, but repairing a hand or arm or even a life, obviously, is real tough.
More than 15 people worked to rescue Leon after his hand got stuck in a swimming pool pump.
I had told them to stay away from any holes in the pool because it's dangerous, but he's 5, so.
It took hours to free his arm.
180 minutes.
Leon was counting down those moments.
How long was it, buddy?
180 minutes.
Those minutes felt like an eternity for Leon's mom, Lydia.
It was frightening. Just all the possibilities of what could happen were going through my mind.
Lydia is just thankful the first responders were able to carefully drill through the pool wall and cut the pool pipe without hurting Leon. She was overwhelmed by everyone who jumped into action once they heard her cry for help, including Leon's 7-year-old sister, Eliza.
People were just running up and coming up so fast. Eliza was a hero too because she went running for the neighbor who had the keys to turn the pump off.
I'm Tim Michaels. My company was building the Keystone Pipeline, but then Joe Biden canceled it, afraid to offend liberals. Biden killed hundreds of jobs, sent gas prices way up, making everything more expensive. Only a career politician could make such a mess of things. I'm Tim Michaels. Liberals like Biden and Tony Evers are destroying our economy, and the hardworking people of Wisconsin, they're paying the price. As governor, I'll fight to make sure you keep more of your money, and I don't care who I offend to do it.
2022 is off to a rocky start, and that has a lot of people at or near retirement age worried. Now is the time to make sure that you have the right retirement plan in place for what may come next. Do you feel confident in your plan? Does your advisor put your mind at ease or add to the confusion? At Bushka Wealth Management, our goal is to provide consistent communication, complete transparency, and true fiduciary guidance to our clients. Reach out to us. Let's start a conversation.
At Menards, we've got everything. Supplies, tools, power, accessories, and all the extras to get you ready. Ready for fun, ready for friends, and ready for family. Get ready for summer with Menards. Pick up the 6-burner gas grill, just $579.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
come join us at the historic Waswaganing Indian Bowl located in downtown Lac du Flambeau Tuesdays through August 16th. Experience the culture and pageantry of Ojibwe powwow, relax to the soothing sounds of Native American drums, and enjoy the vibrant colors of traditional regalia worn by the authentic Ojibwe dancers. Watch and take part of their intertribal dances and come tour our Ojibwe Summer Village gates, open at 6 with grand entry at 7. Come and refresh your spirit, paid by the Native American Tourism of Wisconsin.
Jeff, we had a fun weekend this past weekend. We participated in the Cali Aurora Memorial event. We did a canoe race. I happened to take first. What were you again?
I was back there somewhere.
Back there somewhere. But today, not a good day to probably be in the water. It's a little chilly.
One of those days where, like, once you're in the water, you're probably good, but, like, getting out of the water, you, like, run for your towel or something to get changed because it's just so cool outside and the air is so dry. We're going to change that, though. There are more 80s in the forecast this week. But first, let's go to the graphics. We have our Summer Fun in the Water winner. That's Deborah Brown from Wausau. Congratulations to you from Pirates Hideaway. You have something special coming in the mail for you. All right, so look at this. Temperatures out there now, the average high being 78. We didn't really do that today. We're hanging out in the low 70s now. It's been a bit breezy. The air is dry, so it feels even cooler outside. And what's this? Well, these are a couple thunder showers across parts of really eastern Minnesota, the Arrowhead there. The clouds will likely drift into our region tonight. That will give us a beautiful sunset. The rain should stay away until tomorrow, but a couple of you could get some thunderstorms across the region tomorrow. Those could be active about this time tomorrow afternoon. So be ready. Weather aware tomorrow. A couple strong storms in the area. A great day Wednesday. A couple of storms on Thursday, followed by what looks right now like a fantastic weekend with temperatures near 80.
July 4th should be perfect.
A week from today already.
All right, we'll get an update on those storms coming tomorrow from Jeff at Newswatch 12 at 6. We will see you then.
A week.